Welcome to the Mighty Lion Podcast. Join us weekly as we walk together in Christ. Let's begin our broadcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Josh from Mighty Lion Podcast. Just wanted to do a quick video today. This might be knowledge for a lot of people, but it's one thing that I don't think we think about a lot. So, Yeshua's disciples during the time of his ministry and his time on earth with them, they all thought that he was going to overthrow Rome, assume his rightful position as king of of Israel. What they didn't understand was they were looking at all these prophecies of the future millennial reign of Yeshua, like post-tribulational reign of Yeshua from Israel. His enemies a footstool, rod of iron, treading the winepress and conquering, the son of perdition, man of iniquity. So they were assuming that on his first visit, when he came as the lamb to be slaughtered, that he was coming as the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Hopefully it sounded like I might have not said tribe. I meant to say tribes. So it sounded almost like tried. But I'm sorry. It was meant to be tribe. So they were all hoping for this ultimate fulfillment of Yeshua coming as the Messiah, taking his rightful place, as the king, and of course he is the King of Kings, but they were expecting him to rule over Israel at that time physically, which does not happen until the millennial reign. He's from the line of David and will rule forevermore. Well, they were really waiting for the second coming of Yeshua and not aware of the prophecies of his first coming and his rejection and his sacrifice. So, oh man, could you imagine being having that, just being so misinformed? You're like, ooh, you're waiting for the second trip round. You gotta look back, because this is the first visit, and it's not gonna go the way that you think it's gonna go. And they were all saying not so, Lord. They didn't want him to go. They didn't want him to die. And he knew that had to happen, and, they were rebuked for these things, because they were so blind and obviously weren't fully listening to everything that Yeshua had to tell them. And what he, the fulfillment that he was coming to put into motion. Man, You know? I mean, I understand, like, knowing what I know now, and, you know, being in this timeline that we're in right now, we can see this, but I guess I can kind of see that maybe how they would have misinterpreted and taken, like, the scriptures that were in association with his second coming and his millennial reign, and not quite grasping and catching on to the fact that first he had to come to die and to take the sins of the world and to bridge the divide so that, you know, he could fulfill the law, not to abolish it, but to fulfill it. So I guess I can kind of see how that could happen, especially when things were so new and fresh. You know, there's been thousands of years in between for us to get it right and to know what was going on. So, you know, we have much more at our disposal now. You know, so, but I just found that so intriguing that was going on for them, and just wondering how what they're thinking about that now. Well, what they'll, you know, they'll be like, oh, this is what we were waiting for. Like, you know, when it finally, like, clicked. Yeah, it's just, oh, poor disciples. I know they have their problems, but man, dropped the ball on that one. But hey, we live and we learn, right? Just thought that was a little fun thing to think about. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but it's just, it's fun to think about. I wouldn't say, actually, I don't know if fun's the correct word. Interesting to think about. So, yeah. Seemingly now I'm dropping videos almost daily. But yes, until the next video, I hope you enjoy my content, like more of my I did the whole series on Revelation. We're working on Genesis right now. That's the next big, I think, main video to come out will be session 3 of Genesis, where we began. But I'll be dropping probably micro videos and videos like this occasionally. You know, sometimes I just have stuff to say. So I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Enjoy time with your family, your friends, loved ones, congregations. You know, spend some time with the big man himself. It's always good to chat with him. So I love you guys. I thank you for tuning in. And Maranatha. Sorry, I had to find the camera.